If you're a guy and you're looking for an awesome workout system for you to use, this kettlebell is amazing. It is actually shaped specifically for a guy like an actual landmine, and it's really cool, and the green is beautiful as well. So it has this militaristic vibe to it, which is one of the best selling points out of this. And two, there is 3 different weights for you to pick from, and then you can put this all together into the kettlebell, and then you can lift this all up. Now it's also interchangeable as well. You can easily just take out any of the weights and take them apart. As you take it apart, what you can do is to go ahead and build right here what I call your own mobile system for you to lift weights. And you can just go ahead and use it. So there is 3 different weights for you to actually use. One is 2.4, then we have 5-pounder, and we also have the big one, which is the juicy one right here. This specific one is the biggest of them all, and it is over 5 pounds. And all together, you can go ahead and take all those systems and put them right here, and then increase the weight all combined. Now I just took the 5-pound system, but there is more, one more here for us. It is the biggest of all of them. This specific one is much more heavier. This one is 7.6 pounds total. So you can go through 3 different systems over here, because each and every one of those has its own weight class that you can use, and you can take it out. Now, if that's not enough, we have this. This is the biggest of them all. This one is 15 pounds. Now, as you add up every single one of those plates into this mobile system, it makes it even more heavy, and you can go ahead and decide how much workout do you need. The 15 pounds is the least that you can use this kettlebell. Then you can add more with the different plates over here, and you can add them to each and every one of those directions. You put 7.5, 7.6 pounds on both sides over here. Then you add the 5 pounds, and then you add the 2 pounds, all combined into 50-pound whooping weight over here. And then of course you can change the weight around. So if you're using dumbbells and you don't like using the 2.4 pound, you can go ahead and swipe it for the 5 pound over here, and then you stick that in. You hear that sound? That's the sound of you working out. It is the sound of you switching the weight into much more heavier weight as well. Then you know it's secure and you can lift this specific weight, and so on. And you're going to be doing this 2.4 pounds, then moving to 5, 7.6, and 15 pounds over here, making it heavier and heavier and heavier. And of course, as you enjoy this, you have 2 different workout systems for you to use, the kettlebell and the dumbbell. And it's both great for you to get fit. Now, if you're like me, there's so much workout equipment that I have, but there is not enough space. And what this actually does for you, you can easily take the plates and put them right on here. And then you no longer need a huge space for you to keep all those weights around. So once you find the one you really like, you can keep it on this one. Well, if you want to go ahead and slim this down and put this away, take this gym on the go mobily, you can do so as well. What you have to do is just to put this back on, hear the click sound, and then you're going to be moving this around and putting all the weights right on here. And then you can lift this whole entire stack all by yourself. Like I said, this thing looks like a landmine, but you can choose 1 plate, 2 plates on the side, or even 3 plates all combined. Or of course, if you want to go ahead and work this out individually, you can do so as well. You don't need to have those plates. You can just pick them up like this and work it out. Lastly, if you want to put everything away into this, you can go ahead and do so. Now you can even do this vertically as well. A little bit more on the challenging side, but it works too. And you can just flip it out and to stick this in. Voila! To open this up, flip this the other way around, press the buttons, push it in. You can take this whole entire thing out in a snatch. You want to put it back in the same way, you can do so as well. So it's a great system for you to go ahead and use. There's a built-in safety factor. As you hear this sound, you know it's already in. And voila, now we are done. And then of course, if you don't want to use this specific stick for you to use, you can put that away. But now you have everything in one station, in one set that you can use in order for you to pick this up. So if you're a He-Man, you're pretty strong, and you want to build your muscles, this is a great way for you to get started. And of course, you can switch the plates around and make sure this is awesome for you. So what are you waiting for? Get this today, get started working out, enjoying the workout, and this thing, the great thing about this, it is an awesome gift to give to a guy. Because it kind of has this militaristic sense, looking like an actual landmine. Now, for some guys who are into military stuff, this is awesome. I like the looks, and I like the whole militaristic style to this, which makes it look like, hey, there is a landmine right on the floor. Now, you can also work it out as well. So the stylish is awesome. The style, the militaristic wise out of this, and above all, the ability for you to open and close and get all your equipment out in less than a minute and then putting it right back on. Nothing makes it more fun and exciting than that. And as I take this apart, you can see how it looks like every single plate is different when it comes to its weight. And of course, they're easily for you to go ahead and put this together. Then as you put this together, all you have to do is to take the plate itself. You're lining up exactly like this. As you see, the plate itself goes horizontally right here. Then you move it around until you hear the click switch and it's engaged. And you do the same thing as well. You put another one in here, you line it up vertically. This thing goes like this. And then you keep moving until you hear the click sound. And then you keep on moving and putting this combined, so all together it clicks. Now we have the whole entire thing nice and secure on one side, and you do the same thing on the other side as well. So then flip this out, put this just like this, take this one out, moving it, there we go. Here's one, here's the next plate over here. And just like that. Very easy to put together. And disassemble it, just pressing this down as well. This is super secure otherwise. And you can go ahead and build your own home gym in your convenience and fun in your home. So if you're looking for the ultimate workout machine, this is a kettlebell and a dumbbell set all in one. So here is the dumbbell over here that we get here, and it is easy for you to put whatever plate you actually want right over here. This is the lower weight over here. To take it off and to put it on, there's those two nuts over here. You're pressing them down, and then you're going to be moving this around, and then you can take it out. So go ahead, put this down, and then we're going to flip them and we take this out. And now we can stick a higher weight in here instead, and we can do the same thing over here as well. Put this down, move it around, and then go ahead and put the new weight in. Hear the snap. Do the same thing over here with the bigger plate. Keep moving till you hear the snap, and there we go. We have a bigger weight for us to use as well here. And we can change this around to figure out whichever plate we actually want. And we can also take this apart too. Just moving this out and switching this for whatever weight you desire. And that's what you actually do with this thing. Now, the most important thing is that it can convert into a kettlebell instead. So if you don't want to go ahead and use the small weights and you want to use the bigger kettlebell here, this is the 15-pound that you can use by itself. But you can also go ahead and add weight to this. For some of you, it's just not enough 15. You want more weight. So we can take the plate and stick this on it, and we can choose whichever plate we want. It is between this one over here, which is a whooping 7.6 of a pound. Then we have much more smaller over here, which is 5 pounds. And then we have 2.4 of a pound. And this is also in kilogram as well. So for example, if you want to use the smallest weight here, just put it on, flip it on one side, and it's already 15 pounds. So with 15 pounds, with the small plate here, we are talking about plus 2.4 pounds, 15, 2.4. That actually equals about 20 pounds of weight. So now we have 20 pounds that we can use this kettlebell for, and so on. And you can keep on adding weight to this as much as you like, as much as you want. And then the workout intensity totally increases. Now let's go ahead and put this on a full weight on the scale. Taking this one out, putting the biggest plates in here. You hear that snap sound? That means it's ready. Every time it has the snap sound in. And that's how you put it, right on the ground. There. And of course, taking it out is just as easy as well. There we go. And now we have this, one side is done. Now make sure both sides are equal at the same time so it doesn't wobble. So now we want to do the other side as well. Putting it on the floor here, pressing this thing down, and we're going to spin this. Keep spinning it until it totally lines up. Make sure it totally lines up together. There. There we go. Now the cheat sheet over here is to make sure those things right here are lined up the same way. So by two black ones right here, those two nuts, if you line them up exactly this way and you put it on, it automatically sticks together. And what you have to do, just move it until you hear the snap sound. And now we have the whole entire weight system in place. So if you're a He-Man or somebody who wants to totally get an awesome workout, this one is it. Now we have the most ultimate and the hardest thing that most men cannot even move out of this location. And this one is about 50 pounds of weight over here. Then you of course can go ahead and take the weights out and go ahead and put this to the level that you're comfortable in working out.